think this is one of those bags that like, it's like FU money, you know what I mean? Pants are the boots and the boots are the pants. What? Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I created Dolled Up by Jay. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some of the newest, hottest, latest bags and shoes, but also some of the ones I think are not hot. So if you're here for it, definitely keep on watching. And if you enjoy this type of content, I do post new fashion videos every single week. Without further ado, let's see what's hot and what's not in fall 2021. So I've decided to break this video into actually 2 videos because there's just so much to talk about and I want to discuss 8 different brands. So in today's video, I want to discuss Dior, YSL, Bottega, and Valentino. In the next video, I'm going to discuss Balenciaga, Chanel, Gucci, and Fendi. So if you do like this content, definitely subscribe because I do post new fashion videos every single week as well. Okay, so first on the agenda, I'm going to start with Valentino. This is their stud sign Grainy Calfskin shoulder bag in the black and the white. Okay, so this bag is a little bit different for Valentino. It's kind of a take on some of their other more structural boxy bags. So this retails for $3,400 US, and this is they have it in light ivory and then also in black. So it looks like it's kind of like a mini bag. It's got the gold chain. It's got the Roman studs, like more like the oversized ones with the new V logo. So they're kind of combining like the 2 worlds with that. And then it has like that little gold stud detail, and then it does have a crossbody strap. So I think that this is actually like really pretty. This is really pretty. I think I do want to go and try it on and just see if I like it. I mean, off at first glance, I'm not like in love. I do want to try it on and see if I like it in person and the size and everything and like what it fits. I do love that ivory kind of color because I find with white, it just really like, it just shows, and there's always the risk of transfer from jeans. Whereas ivory, the risk is still there, but it's not as bad as white. So I think that this is a really cute option. Okay, the next bag, this is the medium Roman stud shoulder bag in Napa with chain and tonal studs, also $3,400. So I know that these Roman stud bags are like the newest thing Valentino's doing. They've kind of like, they haven't been really pushing the rock studs as much in the last like 2-3 years, or maybe even more, but I still love the rock studs personally. I still wear my Valentino spike bag all the time. I'll put a link below to show you my review on that bag if you are interested and you're a Valentino lover. So what I love about this bag is it's got that gunmetal hardware look, and anything that's like black leather with gunmetal hardware is just so sexy to me. It's just like a bad bitch moment. Like, it's just hot. It's just, you're here, you're like a woman of power. I don't know, it's something about the gunmetal, man. It just gets to me. I just love that whole look. And so I really love this bag. And I believe the price is for the medium size. So it's about like this big. I don't have one with me to show you, but I don't personally, like, I've seen the Roman stud bags come out for the last while, like since I think last year when they released them. And I honestly didn't love them at first. I was kind of like, okay, they're taking the famous rock studs and they're just making them way bigger now. And like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, personally, I don't like the Roman stud shoes. I'm just like, it's not for me. I like the regular rock studs, a little more feminine. But I do really like this bag in the gunmetal specifically. So I just thought I'd throw it in there and let me know what you guys think. Are you here for it, or what's your opinion? Okay, the next item that I don't love, but I think that it's going to be big on Instagram with all the influencers and like the fashion bloggers and the cool girls. This is the Valentino Garavani Atelier Rose Edition rubber boot. So they've been releasing the Rose Edition like flats, sandals, heels all summer and last year as well. Super beautiful. So they now have these rubber boots with the roses all over them, and they come in white and black. Honestly, they're not my favorite. I saw them in person and I was like, these are so clunky. Like, rubber boots are clunky enough, and then you go and add like texture in the form of like bubbly roses all over them, and they're $1,100 US, by the way. So I'm not running for them. I know this is going to be a polarizing shoe because some people love that rubber looking look. What? Some people love that rubber white look for footwear that Bottega is doing as well. We'll get into that, but it's just not for me. It's not for me personally. Okay, next I wanted to share another item from Valentino before moving on to Dior. These are the Valentino Garavani Go Logo Embellished leather ankle boots. I think these are so nice. I love these. They're like a combat boot. They have the beautiful gold logo. They're definitely like not, you know they're Valentino, the logo's there. So if you don't like a logo, these aren't going to be for you. I'm not a super logo oriented person. You might know that about me if you've been subscribed for a little while on this channel. Although I think when it's given its moment, a logo is not bad as long as it's not like, I probably wouldn't wear these with a logo t-shirt and something else. Like it might be a little too much, you know what I mean? But if you were to have a cute printed skirt with like a black top and then the combat boots on the bottom and like a cute cropped jacket or something, or even like a blazer on the shoulders, I think that would be such a moment. And I really want to get these boots and make them a moment for me this fall. These are just gorgeous and I love them so much. And I think they are beautiful. Okay, next let's go back to Dior. So Dior is doing their book tote now. I've seen this in Dubai Mall yesterday, actually. I did a little bit of research. I didn't do any shopping though. I posted on Instagram that I was at the mall not shopping and people were responding to me being like, okay, really? And I was like, I'm not freaking addicted, man. Like I had to do errands, and in the meantime I stopped by Dior and did a little research. So I saw they were doing this book, oh my God, I almost dropped my computer. I saw they're doing this book tote now. And it's called Blue Crocodile-Effect Embroidered Velvet. And they've also increased the prices on the book totes. They are now $39.50 US, I think up from $3,800 or so. Because of the popularity of them, obviously they're just going to keep going up. Now, one thing I actually mentioned in my designer bags out of style video was the book tote, because I posted that in the fall of, I believe, last year. So at the moment I had only seen the more summertime book totes, and I really didn't understand the concept of walking in the rain with like an embroidered bag with summer prints all over it, or even the Dior oblique print. But seeing this blue velvet, I'm like, okay, that's actually really cute. And I personally probably won't get it because I just find the book tote to be like really large for my lifestyle needs. Like I just don't think I would wear it, and that's why I preferred like the Lady Dior. If you saw my recent review video of that bag, definitely check it out. I'll link it below as well. That's more for like my lifestyle needs, and that's like probably like the upper end of like largeness of a bag I would want. But I do understand that a lot of people do love this book tote, and even going into fall, like if you're on the go, you're constantly going to the office, even to the gym, you're really bougie, you don't care, you bring in your Dior book tote to the gym and it'll fit all your needs. So I mean, it definitely makes sense if you're someone that runs around with like their whole life in their bag. This might be a great bag for you. Okay, so the next item from Dior, I have the Dway slide. They have done this beautiful gray Mizza embroidered cotton and metallic thread. So this is from their leopard print line that came out, I believe, in like July. And that initially was like kind of like a champagne dark beige with black. And now they're doing this in kind of like a metallic-y, darker charcoal gray and black in a leopard print. I think it is so cute, and I love the Dway slides. As you can go to my review video of those. They are just stunning, and I really hope Dior never stops making them. They're just honestly amazing quality shoes, and I know I've spoken about them a million times now, so sorry. And the last item, I saw this beautiful Lady D-Lite bag. This is the Latte Multicolor Dior Constellation bag. They're Constellation bags. They had a beautiful black multicolored one that one of my favorite YouTubers, Caitlin Pulowski, she has that bag. It's so gorgeous. I love it. It's like, I'll have to find it one day on like a reseller or something, because that bag is just like so stunning. They've done a D-Lite version of a Constellation bag in the new kind of Constellation print. They also have this in a scarf version, which I think is stunning. So this bag is sold out online. However, I think you can still find it in some of like the flagship boutiques. So it's interesting because now Dior has opened themselves to e-commerce for bags as well. Up until even 6 months ago, you couldn't get a Dior bag online. You had to go into the store, and now you can order them, which is crazy. I'm not sure why they're doing it. It definitely will maybe affect the exclusivity, such as like Chanel, you can never order online, right? They want to keep it exclusive in the stores, kind of like Hermes as well. And now Dior, since it's really blown up over the last 2-3 years, like everywhere you go, everyone is wearing Dior and wants Dior, and I love Dior as well. But they've really changed their whole business now, where you can get it online, which is really interesting to me. So anyways, that's a whole other side note tangent. But anyways, I think this bag is beautiful. It's sold out online. You might be able to find it in store. I thought just because it's so beautiful, I would share it with you in this video. Okay, now let's talk about some Bottega, one of the most buzzy Instagram blogger, fashionista brands going, which constantly releases things making us go, what the hell? And also, oh my God, I love that. I haven't done enough research to know who's the creative director there and if they've obviously switched creative directors because the style has just gone from so, I hate to say it, like rich old ladies, typical like woven like leather goods to now like so popular, so cutting edge, like just so different, and like, you know, you want to talk about it when you see this stuff. So I definitely had to mention Bottega. They've done their chain cassette now in suede, and the chain cassette bag is a bag that when I first saw it, I fell in love with it. I was like, this is stunning. It also weighs 3 pounds, and so even just trying it on, you're like, holy crap, this bag is heavy. And I really wanted to get that bag for my birthday, but then I was like, honestly, for my lifestyle, I normally like to throw a bag on my shoulder and leave. And this bag is not super conducive to going out for the day, walking around, doing things. Apparently the chain is just like really uncomfortable on your shoulder, but it's just so, I struggle because I still think it's so beautiful. And now seeing it in the suede, I'm like, oh, like it's so nice. The suede is so nice. And I think as well, like that leather is so soft in the regular cassette bags, and the suede, I'm not sure if it's going to scratch a lot, but it looks just supple and like a little bit more wear friendly, because if suede scratches, you can kind of like buff the scratch, you know what I mean? And they do this in the famous blaster color. That's the blue you'll see everywhere. They do it in emerald green and fondant, which is kind of like a nice brown, like a teddy bear of chocolate. I saw the emerald one in Dubai Mall. I was walking by and I was like, no, I'm not going in the store. It's gonna be depressing. I just don't think this bag is practical, but I love it so much. And it was gorgeous. It was just as gorgeous in person as it was online. So there you go. Okay, so the next bag, they have this bag, which is the structure bag. I thought this was kind of like a weird one. It's available in a color called porridge, which is fashion for beige, and then the blaster color. It's a really weird, it reminds me of like an armadillo that's been deflated and like it's like dried out in the desert somewhere. And then this bag is just like, I don't know, it just makes me feel weird. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's also $3,200 US, which is just like, I could see maybe people on Instagram wearing this if they get it in PR or whatever, but I don't know how I feel about this. It's just a weird bag. It's a weird angle. I don't love it. Okay, the next one that I've seen a lot of people talking about already on Instagram is the Jody Bag. They're doing these were all over Instagram in the summertime, all over all the fashion channels. It's like the woven texture that's so famous for the previous direction of the brand before they got all trendy and cool. I do like the idea that the handle is just kind of like attached to the bag and it just kind of goes in the crook of your arm. I mean, there's no strap, so it's really not that practical. It's really just like a top handle bag you carry around and that's it. They're doing this now in lollipop fur. It's like, I think it's a shearling, if I'm not correct. And they do that in pink, and I think there's a yellow one and even a green. The fuzzy ones, I'm like not really loving. The other ones though, I think the leather are really cute and like very kind of like minimalist chic. It's like, if you know, you know what I mean? Like if you see a Chanel bag, you're gonna know it's Chanel. If you see Louis Vuitton, you're gonna know it's Louis Vuitton. If you see those bags in the woven leather, you might not know it's Bottega unless you know fashion. So, but now they're doing it in lollipop pink fur for the price of $24.50 US, and it's just a little furry bag. Like, oh man, I don't even know. I think this is one of those bags that like, it's like FU money, you know what I mean? It's like if you have the cash and you want to, you know, go with the trend, do it, but I just don't love it, and I think there's like better uses of money than that furry thing. Next, the last thing from Bottega before we go into Saint Laurent is the Shine rubber ankle boot. They do this in cream, black, and the blaster color. These are $857 US, and these are coming soon. So these haven't been released yet, but on the website it says coming soon. Coming soon to every influencer's feed near you, I guarantee it. I really don't understand the fashion world's obsession in the last few years with white boots. It's just not for me. I don't love it. And I really don't love that these ankle boots that are made of rubber are $850 US. it's just crazy to me. And I mean, I get that they're fun and they're like a moment, and if it's raining but you still want to be high fashion, you've got the heel aspect. Personally, they're just not for me. I don't love them. I would love to hear your thoughts on them in the comments, but that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's go to Saint Laurent. So the first item I need to address, these are just crazy. These, I thought I had to take a second glance. I thought that I was looking at the wrong conversion with the price, because when I'm looking at a lot of fashion online, I'm in Dubai, right? And so everything's in AED, dirham, which is about 3 times Canadian dollar, 2.4-ish US dollar. So I always have to do the calculations online when I'm looking at the prices for you guys. So these are called the Panta Boots, and they have them in suede and leather. So they're exactly as they sound. They are a pant and a boot attached. So I mean, I guess, you know, if you can't decide what shoes to wear, you're running late, you got to go to work, you just throw those babies on and you head out the door and you're set to go, and you never have to worry about, I guess, you know, pulling up your over the knee boots, because they are attached physically to your pants. In fact, they are your pants. The pants are the boots and the boots are the pants. It's just crazy. And what's also crazy is that they're $6,950 US. What? Like, I mean, it makes sense because it is a lot of leather and it is a lot of suede in the material. I mean, the other boots I'm going to speak about, those are about $2,600 because they are, in fact, a lot of material. And now you're buying over double the material, because the material to cover your thighs and your hips and your waist and everything, that's wider. So, I mean, I kind of understand from a materials and craftsmanship aspect with the price, but I really want to know, like, who is going to be wearing these? Who is going to be buying? So next, they have done the Lulu bag in a whole array of new neutral colors. In particular, I love this color, Natural Dark. And then there is also a kind of like a burgundy red called Rouge Legion. It's so pretty. And they've got like probably 6 different kind of neutrals. There's like caramels, there's beiges, beautiful rich colors that will look really good in a fall and winter wardrobe, but that you could even like take into summer, especially if you get more of like a creamier color. Really, really beautiful. I do love the Lulu bag. I think it is so beautiful. It's definitely on my radar maybe to pick up, because I just think it's gorgeous and a perfect everyday type of purse. I do love the puffy bag trend. I think it's super cute. It's clearly not going anywhere. And the Lulu bag was around before all that stuff even really became super popular. And it is a permanent bag in the Saint Laurent collection as well. So the fact you can get even more colors now is a total bonus. Okay, next we have a pair of shoes. This is the Betty over-the-knee boots in shiny grained leather. They are a definite sex pot bombshell boot. I love a good over-the-knee boot. These will set you back $2,600 US. Gorgeous though, gorgeous nonetheless. Beautiful black, totally sexy, totally chic, just absolutely stunning boots. I just had to mention. Okay, and then the last item on the agenda for this video is this new bag. This is totally new. I wanted to share something new. This is the Manhattan Nano Shopping Bag in box. This is in the color brick. They also have it in plain black. It's $2,150 US, so actually not a bad price point at all, because I feel like, you know, looking at Fendi, looking at Chanel, looking at Dior, their prices, it's pretty much like $5,000 minimum now for a purse from even Dior. Fendi a little bit less. Chanel starting about $5,000, depending if you're getting an SLG, that'll be less, but a regular purse, it's minimum $5,000. So the fact that you can still get bags at YSL and they haven't really done a crazy price increase yet, I do really appreciate that, because I think their bags are beautiful, they're nice quality, and they definitely last a long time. The Nano Shopping Bag in box, as they call it, I think that it looks pretty, like it looks expensive. Again, the price point is right. I don't love it, but I think it's, again, one of those things like the Valentino one. I would like to go and try in person and look at the dimensions and the pockets and see, you know, what it's like. So I think I'm definitely going to be due soon for another shopping vlog, just to go and try some of these things on and like show you guys what they look like and all of that. Because you seem to really like my shopping vlogs. I don't know how I feel about this bag. I really don't love it. I don't hate it, but I think if I saw it in person, I might really like it. But again, it's a bag in a box, which sounds weird to me. So is there like a bag inside? I don't know. I can't tell from the photo. So I'm gonna have to go and investigate. One thing that I did actually see on Sophie Sohit's channel that I thought I would share here as well, if you don't follow her,
She's another like luxury fashion blogger, like big channel. She told me, she didn't tell me, oh, could you imagine? That'd be cool. She shared on her channel in a recent video that Saint Laurent is no longer doing a lot of discount codes for their bags. You used to be able, I think, off of Farfetch and other retailers, they occasionally were part of 10% and even 15% coupon codes for online shopping. And now apparently they've completely gotten rid of that, and they have raised some prices by a few $100s. So I think that will definitely make the brand a little bit more exclusive, and moving forward, they're probably going to be raising their prices a bit if they want to be seen on the same spectrum as, say, like Chanel and Dior. I don't think they'll ever be like Chanel, but I mean, it's interesting to see the price of their shoes match Dior, but the bags are about half the price still, you know what I mean? And the clothes and ready-to-wear are very expensive. The t-shirts and, you know, jeans and things like that, those aren't as much as Dior, but they're ready-to-wear, like their blouses are easily like $3,000, you know what I mean? And the bags just haven't really followed for some reason, so I'm interested to see how that plays out. Anyways, side discussion. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming. But anyways, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely consider subscribing. Again, I do post new fashion videos every single week, and I would love to see you back. All right, take care. Bye.